The lamp that never spoke. In a quiet mountain village, there lived an old Zen keeper who tended a small temple at the edge of a pine forest. Every evening, just before nightfall, he lit a single oil lamp at the temple gate. Travelers noticed something strange about it. No matter how strong the wind, the flame never flickered wildly. It stood calm, steady, almost breathing with the night. One night, a tired traveler stopped and asked, "Master, what secret oil do you use? How does this lamp remain so peaceful?" The old keeper smiled, but said nothing. He invited the traveler to sit. Together, they listened to the wind moving through the trees, to the distant call of an owl, to the soft rhythm of their own breathing. Time passed unnoticed. As the traveler's thoughts slowed, his shoulders relaxed, his questions faded. The lamp continued to glow quietly between them. After a long silence, the old keeper gently covered the lamp with his hand, and the flame went out. Darkness filled the space, but it felt warm, not frightening. The lamp was never calm because of the oil, the keeper finally said. It was calm because it did not argue with the wind. That night, the traveler slept deeply in the temple courtyard. For the first time in years, his mind did not fight the past or chase the future. Like the lamp, he simply rested, allowing the night to pass through him without resistance. The river that knew the way. A young monk once struggled with restless nights. His mind ran like a wild horse, pulling him into memories and worries until sleep felt impossible. Seeing his exhaustion, his teacher sent him to sit beside a river before dawn. "Watch it until you understand," the teacher said. The monk sat wrapped in a simple robe. The river moved slowly, carrying leaves, twigs, and reflections of the stars. Sometimes the water rushed, sometimes it softened into gentle ripples, yet it never stopped flowing. Hours passed. The monk noticed that the river did not try to hold what entered it. A leaf arrived, then drifted away. A sound appeared, then dissolved into silence. Nothing stayed long enough to disturb the river's journey. As the sky began to lighten, the monk felt his breathing fall into the same rhythm as the water. His thoughts came, lingered briefly, and then moved on, just like the leaves. When he returned, the teacher asked, "What did the river teach you?" The monk bowed. "It showed me that rest comes when I stop clinging." That night, as he lay down, he imagined his thoughts as small leaves floating away on a quiet stream. Sleep arrived gently, without effort. And from that day on, whenever his mind grew noisy, he returned to the river within, letting everything pass until only calm remained. The bell at the edge of night. In an ancient Zen monastery, a small bell hung at the far end of the garden. It was rung only once each night, just before the monks went to sleep. No one remembered who began the tradition, only that the bell's sound was said to settle even the most restless mind. A young monk, troubled by thoughts that refused to rest, asked his teacher, "Why does one sound help when 1,000 thoughts disturb?" The teacher led him into the garden and rang the bell. The sound spread softly into the darkness, rising, fading, and finally disappearing. "Where did the sound go?" the teacher asked. The monk listened carefully. it vanished. The teacher nodded. Your thoughts vanish the same way when you stop chasing them. That night, the monk lay down and listened to the silence after imaginary bells in his mind. Each thought rang, faded, and dissolved. Sleep came quietly, like a guest who had always known the way. The Pillow of Clouds. High in the hills lived a Zen hermit known for sleeping more peacefully than anyone in the valley. Visitors often asked his secret. One evening, a worried farmer confessed, "My body lies down, but my mind keeps standing." The hermit handed him a simple pillow and said, "This is made of clouds." The farmer laughed, but accepted it. That night, as he rested his head, the hermit whispered, "Imagine every heavy thought turning into mist." The farmer felt his worries soften, losing shape and weight. His breathing slowed. The pillow seemed to lift his mind rather than support it. By morning, the farmer woke refreshed. The hermit smiled. The pillow was always ordinary. He said, "Only your grip on thoughts made it heavy." The moon that did nothing. A Zen student once complained, "I try everything to sleep, counting breaths, calming thoughts, but nothing works." The teacher pointed to the full moon above the temple roof. What is the moon doing to shine so brightly? The student thought carefully. Nothing. It simply is. That night, instead of trying to sleep, the student allowed himself to simply lie under the quiet presence of the moon. He did nothing with his thoughts, nothing with his breath. Like the moon behind thin clouds, sleep appeared on its own, silent, effortless, complete. The empty cup before sleep. In a small Zen village, there lived an old master who was known for sleeping like a child, even in times of great difficulty. One night, a scholar visited him, exhausted from years of restless sleep. His mind was always full of plans, regrets, and imagined futures. The master poured tea into a cup and kept pouring until it overflowed onto the floor. "Why are you wasting the tea?" the scholar asked. The master replied gently, "Your mind before sleep is just like this cup." That evening, the master taught the scholar a simple ritual. Before lying down, he would imagine placing every thought into an invisible cup beside his bed. Unfinished work, worries, even hopes. One by one, he set them down. As the cup emptied, the scholar felt space open inside him. His body softened into the bed. That night, sleep arrived not because he forced it, but because there was finally room for it. The mountain that rested. Once, a monk believed that rest had to be earned. Each night, he replayed the day, judging himself for what he had done and what he had failed to do. Sleep rarely came. His teacher took him to a mountain at dusk and asked, "What does the mountain do when night falls?" "It stands," the monk answered. "Does it review its day? Does it prepare for tomorrow?" the teacher asked. The monk shook his head. The mountain rests by being what it is. That night, the monk lay down and stopped trying to deserve sleep. He allowed himself to rest simply because night had arrived. His breath became deep and slow. and he slept as quietly as the mountain under the stars. The boat left on the shore. A fisherman once tied his boat too tightly to the shore. When the tide rose, the rope strained and creaked all night, keeping him awake. An old Zen neighbor watched and said, "You trust the rope more than the water." He loosened the knot and allowed the boat to move gently with the tide. The creaking stopped. That night, the fisherman realized his mind was the rope, pulled tight by control. As he lay down, he loosened his grip on thoughts, letting them rise and fall like water. The noise inside him faded, and sleep carried him quietly into morning. The child who watched the fire. In a quiet home near the forest, a child could not sleep without fear. Each sound felt like a threat. One winter night, the child's grandmother lit a small fire and asked him to sit and watch it. "Don't think," she said. "Just watch." The flames moved, crackled, softened, and settled into glowing embers. The child's breathing matched the fire's rhythm. Fear slowly melted into warmth. Later, in bed, the child remembered the fire. His thoughts flickered, then faded into embers. Sleep came gently, wrapped in safety and warmth. The door that closed itself. A Zen teacher noticed a student pacing every night trying to enter sleep. "Stop knocking," the teacher said. "Sleep is not a door you open." That night, the student lay down without expectation. He did not invite sleep or demand it. He simply rested in the dark. Like a door closing softly in a quiet house, sleep arrived on its own, without effort, without sound, without struggle. The house that learned to sleep. At the edge of a quiet town stood an old wooden house. It had no special beauty, no grand history, yet everyone who stayed there slept deeply. Travelers spoke of it in soft voices, as if loud words might disturb something sacred. A man troubled by years of sleepless nights decided to stay there. From the moment he lay down, his mind began its familiar noise. Thoughts tapped like rain on the roof, creaks like floorboards, worries whispered through the walls. Unable to sleep, he rose and walked through the house. In the kitchen, he heard the gentle hum of the refrigerator, steady and patient. It did not rush, it did not complain, it simply continued. In the living room, the clock ticked slowly, not chasing time, not afraid of losing it. Near the window, the curtains moved with the night breeze, opening and closing without resistance. The man realized something strange. The house was alive, but it was not trying to control anything. Every sound had its place. Nothing demanded attention. He returned to bed and imagined his mind as the house. He allowed thoughts to move like curtains. He allowed memories to creak like old wood. He allowed worries to hum like distant machines. Nothing was pushed away. Nothing was held tightly. Gradually, the noise softened. The house within him settled. His breathing deepened, slow and natural. Sleep did not arrive suddenly. It arrived the way night enters a house, quietly, room by room. By morning, the man woke refreshed, not because his thoughts were gone, but because he had learned to let them live without waking him. From that day on, wherever he slept, he carried the house with him, a place where even noise knew how to rest.